10 signs that your club will be a multi-million-dollar business. Hi, I'm Xander Arthur, co-CEO of Stars and Stripes Mgmt, a multi-brand and resource company for the class-based industry, such as gymnastics, dance, martial arts, cheer, and swim. I've consistently worked with hundreds of clubs across the country, and I know which gyms, studios, or dojos will be a multi-million-dollar business and which ones will be a total dump. Gymnastic facilities are typically better at this. I know this because of experience. I'm the owner of the largest single gym in Florida, Gymnastics USA. So let me tell you 10 signs that your club will be a multi-million-dollar business, and comment below if you have some of these traits. But first, subscribe and click the notifications bell, because we're going to be posting 3 videos like this per week. And if you just watch them, your game is going to completely change. So let's change the game together and subscribe. Number 1, million-dollar clubs focus more on the service they provide instead of the product. What do I mean by this? Clubs think, well, I need to have the biggest gym, I need to have the best equipment, I need to have the most expensive coaches, the most experienced coaches, but they end up failing, mostly because they run out of money. They don't realize that the service matters more than the actual product. When your clients come into the door, it should be consistent, it should be quality assured. That is focusing on the service more than the product. Number 2, multi-million-dollar clubs have a real marketing team. I'm not talking about just posting a few things on Facebook. I'm talking about having a real website that has call to action links that get people in the door, and then you follow up with them. They have a real social team that's constantly posting every single day. And with those posts, you have the part of your team is digital marketing, where you're putting PPC campaigns to make sure that people click your links and you can follow up with them later. Now, with that marketing team, you have to ensure that it goes into a sales funnel. So that brings me to the next point. Number 3, a multi-million-dollar club, a multi-million-dollar business has a real sales funnel. This is how it works. We talked about the marketing team. The marketing team are the people who provide you awareness. So they are the ones that have the great website that bring in leads through call to action forms. So the leads come in here to your funnel. First, they place an interest in your business. They say, wow, I want to sign up for those gymnastics classes or martial arts classes or dance classes. I want to sign up for birthdays. I want to sign up for your open gyms. I'm interested. They come to you, you don't go to them. That's how it works. Then you qualify them. Then you say, hey, should you buy this? Could you buy this? Would you buy this? After that happens, you give them a presentation. Whether that presentation's in person, through a tour, or maybe just walking to the front desk, or it's on the phone, or a digital tour, you give them a presentation. Then you deal with their objections. Why should they buy now? Why shouldn't they sign up later? Hey, I have to talk to my husband. I have to talk to my wife. My son may not like it. My daughter may not like it. Dealing with the objections, and then you close them. You sign them up for classes, sign them up for birthday parties, sign them up for open gym, sign them up for parent night outs, and then they become happy customers. When they're happy customers or clients, they will refer you to other people and saying, hey, I love Gymnastics USA. It was the greatest place I've ever been in my entire life. You should go too. That's giving them awareness, and then they go into the funnel and the cycle continues. Million-dollar clubs around you are doing this, so you need to make some changes if you want to make it in this world. Number 4, multi-million-dollar clubs don't plan by a 3-year plan, a 5-year plan. They actually plan by the week or the month and adapt that plan every single day. It seems totally crazy, but think about it. When did you ever write out a plan and it actually worked? Like a 3-year plan and it actually worked, or a year plan and it actually worked exactly the way you written it out. It never happens. So don't write your business plan, a 3-year business plan, a 5-year business plan, and live by it, because it's going to change. Everything changes every single day. The market changes. The things that kids are into change. The way you're allowed to market on the internet changes all the time. So with that being said, don't plan by years, plan by weeks. Everything in your business should be planned out no longer than a month. And then every day you say, here's our goals for the month. How do we adapt to it? What is going on? What did we do yesterday? What are we doing today? And what roadblocks are in our way to achieve our goal? Multi-million dollar businesses run their company and assure quality through management teams and development teams, not top-down authority, not these bosses or big high up there managers that just tell everybody what to do, thinking that they're omnipotent, that they know everything. That's not how you run a successful company. That's not how you run a multi-million dollar company. The reason is because then you just create a bad negative environment where all the lower employees just think it's this bureaucracy of bosses and managers that telling everybody what to do. Instead, each department needs to work together as a team. Your recreational department is a group of people, a team of individuals working together to achieve an ultimate goal. Same with every single other department, every single other program that you have in the entire company. It's just a team, a group of people working together. Number 6, million-dollar clubs have this philosophy that just because you're the boss, just because you're the owner, just because you're one of the managers, doesn't make your opinion right. It just makes your opinion important. So what does that mean? Every time you're in a meeting, every time you have a discussion, every time you need to say something, your opinion is just important. It doesn't make it gold. You're not omnipotent. Hey man, how are you?
Hey Zed, how's it going?
So you're not omnipotent. You're not the high-level man at the high castle that knows everything. Just because you're the boss, just because you're the manager, you're just important. You're not always right. Sometimes your subordinates, your staff, your dev team, they're right and you're wrong. And you need to believe in that and you need to have that philosophy. Number 7, multi-million dollar clubs have auxiliary programs in their facility, auxiliary programs in their business. These are programs and services that are additional to your standard programs. Like for gymnastics, it would be recreational and competitive gymnastics classes. But if you have something that you can add on to bringing in an additional market that you usually don't reach out to, such as an aerial silks program. This is where you can target girls and boys, mostly girls, that are ages 12 to 17, which you usually don't target with a regular recreational gymnastics. Or a ninja program, where you can focus on the boy market that's very hard to find, very hard to tap into in the gymnastics industry. And we, of course, under Stars and Stripes, provide both of these types of curriculum through staff training, curriculum, branding, and so on and so forth. Ninja Kids actually is one of the largest ninja brands in the world, and this is our program that we can provide your facility. Number 8, million-dollar clubs base their company on systems, not individuals. So what do I mean by this? What do I mean by this? There is no superheroes in your company. There should be no individual that's holding the glue together of your business. You, even as the owner, shouldn't be the superhero of your company. If you are, then you're working in your business, you're not working on your business. You need to realize that the system, the foundation that you created, the teams that you work with is what makes your company great, not one individual. You provide the vision and everyone else provides the implementation. There should be nobody in the company that everyone's dependent on. The group should be self-sufficient, depending on itself, not a particular individual. If you rely on one superhero in your company, like this great coach that is super educated, super experienced, all the parents and the kids love him, and then you're dependent on that coach, well, wait till he quits. Then the whole thing's gonna fall apart. Even you, if you are the only person that can do certain jobs in your company, like coach the team or run the front desk, then eventually you're gonna fail or be a slave to your own company. Never rely on individuals, always rely on systems. That's what the million-dollar clubs are doing. Number 9, million-dollar clubs know that in order to get what they want, they sometimes have to give up what they have. So what do I mean by giving up what you have? I'm talking about money. One big problem that I see that never allows clubs to grow is that they're always too afraid to give up what they have. A little bit of their money and a little bit of their time. Sometimes it's a lot of money, but you have to do it in order to grow your business. It's called the dip. If you want to grow like this, at first you got to dip down a little bit in your cash flow to have huge cash flow in the future. So many business owners don't become successful because they're afraid to give up anything they have. If you don't give up what you have, you're never gonna get what you want. You want $1 million club, you gotta give up a little bit of what you have. You gotta give up your time, you gotta give up some of your money so you can grow your business exponentially. But you're not gonna get there if you're stingy, if you're holding back, if you're never giving what you have. You have to give up what you have to get what you want in this world. That's not just a motivational tip or not just advice for business owners in this community. It's advice for everyone in this world. Give up what you have to get what you want. So number 10, million-dollar clubs empower their employees to be winners, not to be servants. You have to understand, that they're not going to be perfectionists, they're not going to be perfect, they can't read your mind. If you have too high of expectations of your staff, of your employees, you're going to be a loser. Empower them to be winners. Empower them to be part of the team to make an ultimate goal, be a successful program. Hey everybody.